I'm Genevieve Bargello.
And I'm Eileen Wurst.
And this is CFB News.
Genevieve and I today are on location at Clatfartburg's local miniature golf arena. Oh, holes? Stadium? I've been told that they're still working on the name, and so we will be reporting on that most likely soon. But in the meantime, CFB News has decided that Genevieve and I need to work on our chemistry together as co-anchors. And so we have been going through all 18 holes at this miniature golf course. I perhaps am a little bit better at this than Genevieve, some may say, according to points.
I mean, but despite it all, I think we're doing a course record. We're on about 3 hours right now, so I think we're making great time.
We are actually doing well as a team, which was very weird and interesting. And remember, I shared half of my peanut butter jelly sandwich with you, and that was also, I don't know, we were on a bench together. It was kind of quiet and peaceful.
It was considerate of you, considering that I wanted to go and also order a peanut butter and jelly sandwich at the rest stop hole, but unfortunately my ball drifted, and I did have to purchase a commemorative wooden sign. So I've been carrying that around in my purse, and it's sticking out quite a bit.
Oh, man. Well, we're at the final hole where we get to go up to the miniature golf Barker, and at this final hole, Genevieve, I know you've never done this before, he's going to give us a riddle, and if we get it correct, we're good, and if not, then we have to start over or go to course B, which few have gone to report back on. So let's go up and see what the riddle is today.
Let's get down, let's get groovy. Tell me, what's my favorite movie?
Oh man, there's so it always stumps me.
Is it Goodfellas? No!
Oh, man. Well, okay. Back to the beginning. Genevieve and I will be reporting later, again, after we, I don't know, perhaps do this in another 3 hours. Perhaps we'll beat our personal record. 2 hours, 30 minutes. I think we can do it. Anyway, a putt-putt, a handshake to you, Genevieve. Okay. Sure, you don't have to shake my hand. That's fine. But this has been CFB
News. For round 2. It's the first two-parter.
But.
They said we'd never do it. They said Clatfartburg will never have a two-parter, but we're here to prove them wrong.
Wow, we really did, didn't we?
Did we ever say that?
This is our, yeah, because I was like the only other closest thing, which I still wouldn't count it, would just be from the election to the thing in the woods. That's the closest immediate, but like, it's not. They're different stories.
That was more like you pitched the thing in the woods the day we came up with the podcast. So that was
it was baking for a while. No, but we got to the end of miniature golf round 1, and we said there was so much left that we have to come back
for a second course.
Second course. I hope you're hungry.
That episode has to be mini golf part 2, a second course. That has to be what this is
has
called.
To be it. Yes. Or heaven forbid, whatever, and then tack on whatever the fucking name of this place is, which we will be discovering in this episode. No worries,
because,
everybody.
Like, we didn't name it, which is like our priorities were so all over the place that we were like, we simply cannot name this. We just need to.
Yeah. I mean, everyone knows we need a solid 10 minutes to name something.
It's difficult.
It's hard. It's hard, especially we're naming stuff all the time, and that's a lot.
Only have to do it once, at most 8.
And then sometimes they fuck it up, and people do a nickname anyway. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. But I'm Elaine,
and I'm Felicia.
And this is Now Entering Clatfartburg, a comedy world-building podcast expanding upon the fictional town of Clatfartburg. And I'm also, really excited to tell you guys that, last episode, Felicia had mentioned, we were both actually, feeling really good. We were, well-rested. And she was like, man, wouldn't it be... I almost feel bad because this episode could have been really good for those days where we're both, really, I don't know, out of it, tired, whatever. And I am happy to announce, my friends, that this is that episode.
We are back where we normally are.
Ooh.
Elaine just got back in her home mere hours ago, and I have been running sound for the same musical 6 out of 7 days of this week, and it's in my head every time I close my eyes.
Yes, in our little half-hour chat we do before we record, we were both constantly burping. That was just going back and forth constantly. So there's something's going on, and I'm so glad it gets to be here.
I'm nursing a decaf. We know it's a rough day.
And I got a constipation tea brewing over here, so I'm super excited. But let us start. I feel like there's so much to dive in. Do we want to start with the Barker? Do we think that he'll kind of like guide the way?
I feel
do we want to because he might help with the name, or we can start with, what do you feel in your heart?
I think because what we have to talk about, our official agenda for this part 2, which is the loose threads that we think we need to cover, is Course B, the mini golf Barker, and the name. And I do kind of want to explore the mini golf Barker as the character, because I do assume this is the guy who created the course.
Yes, that would make sense.
Is my assumption at this point. I think this is what this guy lives for.
Yeah.
Because just imagining hiring someone and saying, like, okay, now you need to tell them a riddle about what's your favorite... A riddle?
A riddle?
Now you need to tell them a riddle and ask them what your favorite movie is. That's crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That I think it makes more... Like, to have a mini golf Barker on a diving chair that spins around, that has to be, like, a passion ego project.
Can I tell you, and like you tell me different, but every time I've imagined him, he's wearing the red striped outfit that Bert wears in Mary Poppins.
I have
with
not
the
been
little
picturing
hat.
that, but I'm very there with it. He has been wearing a hat for me.
Okay, good. Yes.
He's not above 5'6".
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh,
Okay,
I'm right there
short,
with you too. Okay,
short.
cool. I love this.
I'm almost picturing Danny DeVito.
Okay, Danny DeVito, but he's wearing a little red striped blazer and a little tiny hat. Oh, that's good.
No, who I'm actually picturing, it's not Danny DeVito. It's the guy from Who Framed Roger Rabbit. It's Bob Hoskins. I'm picturing Bob Hoskins.
Okay, I like it. Yeah, he's like the medium version of.
Yes, he's sized up Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito, if he got one of the Mario mushrooms.
Yeah.
Okay, so like I can't believe I'm saying this, but I am going to throw out some name options.
Perfect.
I don't know if you had anything as well, but like Percy came to mind.
Okay.
Like I'm thinking
this.
something like in that, a puh.
Percy. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna get my weird words, which I do have bookmarked on my computer.
Oh, we love them.
To get some inspiration, because my only thing was like deranged alliteration. It was like Percy Pigglesby, and I'm like, okay, you're too tired for this, man.
Can we bookmark Pigglesby though? Because I would like that
great.
To be someone's name at some point.
I think it's great, not with Percy, because that's
not
too
with
much of a
Percy.
thing.
Yeah, Percy Pigglesby, the mini golf Barker, is a bit.
We've got Vardel, which is the bottom hinge of a gate.
Vardel.
Macrone. Percy Macrone.
Percy Macrone.
Percy Venue. Percy Camlet.
Camlet.
It's a strong waterproof silk or wool fabric. I'm just going to look up golf words. Not that maybe he changed his last name.
I mean, he could have a Barker persona.
Ooh.
That actually wouldn't be like too ridiculous.
Percy Fairway. Can that be his Barker name?
Yes.
But he can have a real last name. But Percy Fairway is definitely his name in the realm of the course.
I love that.
Albatross is apparently a golf thing.
What is it?
It's when you get the ball in the hole 3 strokes lower than par.
Hot.
So it's like a birdie, which is 1 stroke less than there's the bogey. Oh, it's the 1 stroke and then par, and then it's
what the fuck
eagle
are golf
is
terms and what the
2
fuck are
under
tennis
left
terms?
I don't
like
know.
What are these sports doing? Giggly goop boops means you get 3 points minus 1, but you happen to get a foul.
I listen to a podcast genuinely like twice a week that does made up games, and they score it based on tennis. I refuse to understand it. They just like read off the scores and they're like, so they're in the lead. I'm like, I guess they are. Probably are. Would have no fucking clue.
Yeah.
Me watching challengers, I have no clue what the fuck's going on. But I'm happy to be here, you know?
Yeah, of course.
So maybe we don't need a real last name for him. It's probably something boring, but his name for us will be Percy Fairway, because that feels important. So Percy Fairway, I do feel like the name will be Percy Fairway something.
Yeah.
Because he is kind of the figure of this. Percy Fairway runs it.
We could just make it Percy Fairway's putt-putt.
Percy Fairway's putt-putt.
You get a little alliteration. We can see if anything else like sparks joy too as well. But
I
you know,
think
it could be
Fairway's putt-putt is a completely respectable answer.
It might be the most normally named thing that's happened in many episodes.
Which is why I'm not sold on it yet. Because
yeah.
I've been enjoying the chaos of what we've been doing recently.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Percy Fairway's
different
Golf
strokes
Vision.
for different folks.
Those were such different title suggestions. You had different strokes for different strokes, and I had Percy Fairway's Golf Vision.
Percy Fariway's definitely super fun, riddle-filled, fiddly-dee-dee foo-foo.
This is too Wonka. Stop. Put it away.
Pip-poo-poo-putt-putt.
No, we're getting close to Invisible Maze territory, not to bring her up again.
Beep, boop, boop, beep, beep.
I need to make sure the Invisible Maze stays from when she came.
In the club.
What? Oh, okay, I get it. Okay, I get it. It's a great minute there. No, but yes.
I'm so tired.
So am I.
I'm so tired.
It's like, it's fun because you're going to see like us at our best and us at our worst in the same 2-part series. like it's really the duality of us as podcasters.
Oh my God.
Percy Fairway's
Potent Putt-Putt.
Multiverse of Golf.
Multiverse of golf. Golf is a wonderful thing that can be found across the universe. It is the most beautiful thing. They say there are 8 planets. I say there are 18 black holes. It is not the solar system. It's just one big golf course.
Is that his real voice?
I am the IT guy for Percy Fariway's whatever the hell fucking name this little golf course will have. He changes it every week, it seems. He did finally land on one, but for a while he was saying all these crazy things. Percy Fariway's putt-putt.
Percy Fairway in the club was a low one.
That was a bad time. He was dressed as a DJ. No one could understand anything he was saying. He played a lot of ABBA, but like the deep cuts no one really knows or likes. It's fine. It's fine. Well, I scared myself. What was that? What was that? What came out of my mouth? What was that? Well, okay. You know what? Maybe
a new character. I was a new person. It was you.
Well, what did I even do? I
don't think I'll ever be able to do it again.
I will. Yeah, that's one of those ones that'll never come back to me.
Oh my God.
Wow. Okay, so maybe once we have course B, maybe like the name will kind of click better now that we'll have had like the full golf experience put together. I think we have some good like seeds that will then grow, and then we'll check out the buds, and then we'll pick them and put them in a salad.
So one of the things we said about course B was that it was just like a normal, boring golf course. I don't know if we're going to keep that. Mm-hmm. I do think there should be some level of it challenges you to enjoy it. Does that make sense?
Oh, that's good. Because I did remember there was potentially, this is at the very beginning, but it didn't, I think it could have, with course B, it was like potentially where Navy SEAL people go to train.
That was your pitch for the entire course.
Yeah.
The entire place. So that could be the Navy SEALs.
Maybe that's one of the holes on the thing. But yeah, I think maybe it's maybe instead of like, maybe it's just not as like colorful, but maybe it's still like
I believe
spooky,
we said that
unsettling
you have to
holes?
switch out your ball to a white ball.
Yeah, you have to get a white ball. Maybe you have to start wearing gloves.
Okay.
You know,
so gloves and a white ball.
Gloves and a white ball. Putt putt. What music? Soft jazz is just playing all the time.
Well, I know what's playing. It's the Gosford Park soundtrack, and there's no reason why people really should be able to guess at this point his favorite movie is Gosford Park, considering there's a whole based on it, and he plays the music constantly throughout course B.
That is fair, yeah.
But people just don't give a fuck. Like they just don't care and don't notice it's a thing. Because like when you're listening to like this, you're not thinking like, oh my God, this must be a clue.
Yeah.
You're not.
And imagine a lot of people probably they aren't connecting it, or again, it's like background sound, you know. Yeah, maybe it's like black tie. You have to borrow a blazer when you when you go to course B. Okay, so maybe like one of them's like a therapy. Like you start with therapy.
With
like
who?
the the hole. So like, you know how our first hole had, or it was like hole 4. One of the holes had like that little message like "you will change."
Mm-hmm.
So maybe there's like the chaise lounge, and maybe it's
you
like
have to
Freudian
put your
themed.
ball through EMDR by bouncing it back and forth between 2 corners of a square.
People are kind of crying throughout course B. People are kind of going through it. They're going through it. You leave course B like kind of better, but like, is it in the good way, or is it in the way that like in V for Vendetta, she's like kidnapped fake, and then she becomes strong? He's like, I made you strong. She's like, yeah, but you like fake
I'm feeling
kidnapped
12
me and
holes
starved
for course
me.
B. I don't think it's 18.
Yeah, I think 12's solid.
Because otherwise we're not going to name this fucking place.
This is as many days as there are on Christmas, so you know.
So EMDR ball hole, while it plays like relaxing music and like noises of people crying. No, that's too much.
Oh, that's no. I think the people playing, if they really want to get into it, maybe they start crying. But it is a personal choice if you want to actually like engage with the EMDR practice and also bring up thoughts while you're watching your ball go back and forth. But
yeah, I'm gonna say that's hole 4.
I love it.
Do we have a name besides just EMDR? Golf GMDR for golf movement.
Yeah.
Something. I don't remember the other parts, and I do it sometimes. So
yeah, who cares?
GMDR. I'm trying to think of something punishing and difficult.
Math. There's weights.
I'm trying to think of something that like is like a mindfulness thing, because like I feel like
I feel like meditation can like kind of fuck with people, you know, like if you really don't want to do
Percy
it.
Fairway thinks this is a character building experience to go through. Like he doesn't see this as a punishment. He's like, you will become better through this course. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's harder to come up with ideas of things I don't want than things I do want, you know?
Well, think of things you do want, and then how can we make it horrible?
Okay.
Right? Like that might be a helpful way to go about it. You know, like a pinball version machine of putt-putt.
Okay, yes.
But then like make that nightmare.
Okay, so how would we make pinball bad?
Sensory overload.
Too much noise.
I feel like, I think the thing that scares me the most with pinball is when you kind of don't know what any of the things do.
Right. So you hit it into the hole that you think what happens, and then it activates something, and you're like, what
it
the fuck
shoots
is that?
5 balls back at you, and you have to keep them going because there will be a little like sound if a ball moves past the like, starting point. So it's very stressful. And it makes all the like woo 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 like kind of sounds. Yeah. Like you just become the little flapper doo-doos maybe kind of situation. If five golf balls started coming at me, I would.
Yeah, I agree.
I need to go back to the MDR hole.
It encourages a sweep.
Yes.
At the golf club.
Yeah. So maybe it's like supposed to teach you more about aiming, but in like kind of the worst way possible. But again, you're getting better, but like not in a healthy way.
Yeah. It's like a 30-second bullet hell of mini golf.
Yes. You can't be wearing an open-toed shoe when you go to course B.
Course B, yeah. They'll put spats on you if you don't have them. So.
Oh no!
Do we have a name?
Let's see. Pinball, pin.
I mean, I was thinking something with flapper too.
Ooh, flapper. Put a pin in it. Golf ball. Pin.
T-ball?
T-ball, because it's actually a pin, and then pinball, but then like you're teeing off. I kind of love how convoluted that is.
Yeah. T-ball.
Because the pinball is baseball themed.
Yeah. There we go.
That's their whole theme. You can get the ball like in the little stadium section, and that's when it does like a lot of whirring, and then like Babe Ruth goes goal, and then which makes no sense.
There's something with hit or Yeah,
of course.
So T-ball, I made 9. Sorry, I didn't consult you.
No, that's okay.
I just made an executive decision. I'm thinking of what's something. I was just thinking, what if there's a hold that's trying to teach you how to be fiscally responsible?
Oh, I love that.
And something about like a deep part of home ownership it's trying to teach you about.
Ooh, okay, so like mortgages?
Yeah, like it's like a whole tutorial on mortgage lending.
Yes.
You have to get your ball into these little segments of the course. And that segment of the course, once the ball gets there, will drop down a foot and will like cover up the ball completely. And then you have to sit there while a video plays of the mini golf barker explaining to you mortgages. And then there's like 5 segments. And then only after you complete all 5 segments and answer a small quiz does the hole open. To check
you do end up having to sign up for the newsletter to get through. You can't just hit submit. You can't opt out. You're
this
like,
is his
and
side
you
hustle.
must submit your email. Yeah, he does mortgage brokering on the side.
Percy Fariway's premium mortgages.
Oh my god.
I like that. What should we call it?
Greenway, Fairway.
Home is where the mortgage is.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it.
I think 6. Home is where the mortgage is. God, this guy's so fucking weird. What do you think?
Next one's bugs. Bugs.
Is it? Ooh, okay. I'm sorry to just pitch something after you said one word, but what did you have?
Bugs. So
Okay.
I'm open to like how we want to interpret
Maybe you have to surrender your golf ball and it gets released into a crowd of golf balls of different colors and you have to capture your golf ball under a jar.
Oh, so this is not bug related.
No, it's like the balls are bugs.
Oh.
You know how you sometimes capture a bug under a jar?
Oh, wait. Okay, so are the different color balls like, are they like, do they look like bugs?
I was just thinking they represent bugs.
Oh.
I was just trying to say, I was just picturing hundreds of mini golf balls moving very quickly and you have to find yours and put a jar over it. That seems challenging.
Maybe, okay, I'm going to do an edit. I think they're all white golf balls, but I think they're dressed up like little mice. So it looks like little mice are running around.
I actually hate that now. This is just because I have mouse experience. I don't want to think about mice right now. It's getting cold again and I'm scared they're going to come back in.
Oh dear. Okay, let's not bring in that energy then. Let's have them look like bugs, but they can be golf balls that have been painted and had like little like pipe cleaner legs and stuff.
Yeah.
For it. Like it looks real jank.
Do something else. It doesn't have to be this. We're not locked in on the golf ball jar idea. If you had something more you wanted with bugs.
No, not really. It was mostly just going to be like, you know, a spider web's in your way. Like keeps bouncing the net off. There's like a centipede that keeps crossing back and forth. Could be another, you know, situation. And then maybe at the final hole, that's when all these little bugs under the jars
I think
are like
I'm just really trying to
around.
deconstruct what golf is at this point. I'm realizing because I have not pitched a single hole that's actually golf.
Well, we're getting there. Yeah. So then all the jar, and those can be like the extra spooky bugs, like extra gross spooky bugs that we know that you know, and we don't have to describe.
Yeah, there's
them
a
in
little
detail
bit of
here,
actual
so.
golf on this course. So.
Yeah. So then you putt through. So yeah, there's like classic obstacles you get through. Maybe that happens before. I feel like maybe whatever the most like traumatic ones we create happen before the EMDR. Maybe the EMDR is kind of like a set.
Well, EMDR is on 4. So
that's what I'm saying. Well, maybe we shift that depending. But
no,
I mean, there is 3 holes before it.
Where it is.
Okay, well then it has to be in the first 3. So
okay.
It could just be.
All I
3.
had was creepy, crawly, putty, which is nothing. Because I'm tired. Man, this is really putting this in contrast with the last episode. It's not going to make me feel good, you know?
I have a more positive outlook, but I understand and I respect. And
I think
I'm
it'll
here
be
for you.
okay. I think I just physically don't feel well right now, which is the problem. And then
No,
that
that's
fuels
okay.
into
I
your
mean,
view of the world.
Oh, I
A
understand.
lesson we could learn on hole 10, perhaps.
Yeah. I like creepy crawlies. I think that's, it doesn't have to be. This is course B.
Yes.
He went with I don't know. I guess that's an okay name and moving on,
Crawlies.
If you steal one of the bugs, it is a $200 fine.
I love that. As it should be. He needs to keep this play running. The costs are immense.
Oh my gosh, truly.
Animatronic yard sale. Maybe there was a big sale at the library and he got a lot of animatronics used and he was just like, we're going to put them all in this one hole. And it's like representing having to dodge people you don't want to talk to at a party.
Oh, that's good.
And you have to weave through these individuals who are all talking at the same time to get to the hole.
This would actually be a true nightmare of mine because it's just a bunch of like robots. Do they have all of their parts? I'm trying to think of like if you had a sale,
yes.
What do they look like?
I was thinking more things that people don't want. I think Chessie Cheddarman might have been acquired from the sale as well, and he was the best, sense. And that's concerning. So it's
can there be really bad wigs on them?
Yes,
like they're just so tacky, like bad. Bless.
So that one I'm thinking, 19th birthday family party simulator.
Perfect.
And that's going to be 3, I think, because I feel like that needs to come before EMDR.
Yeah, that one. That tracks. I would love a Ken Burns documentary whole where it's just constantly playing like Ken Burns, World War II in color, Ken Burns, Civil War. And then maybe you're like on a film set, but then there's also random like historical things thrown throughout. Like and there are things that don't really relate to. Ken Burns has made a lot of documentaries, so I don't fully remember all the historical things he does. But I do think it'd be funny if it was just like some of them are related and some of them are like, and there's the Eiffel Tower, there's the Alamo, get your golf ball through there. But there are these like those tiny chunky TVs from yonder days, or just playing it on loop from a VHS tape, and it's kind of unsettling.
Maybe in there is an 8-second clip from the movie Gosford Park meant as a hint, because I think he's dropping hints about Gosford Park being his favorite movie throughout all of these courses. Yeah, like he is an animatronic dressed up as one of the characters from it in 19th Birthday Family Party Simulator.
Makes sense, and it would make sense to go more heavy-handed in course B because they've already failed. So like,
he's trying to give it to you.
Yeah, I like that. It's funny though because like a lot, like it takes a certain kind of person who wants to watch a Ken Burns documentary. So like, how many people do you pay attention or not? It's hard to say. I love that.
I'm thinking hole 7. My pitch for the name is Ken Burns Course.
Oh, I love that.
It makes it look like a car name. Ken Burns Core S. Trying to think. Something with... No, that's too fun. My brain thought of the word vase. Is there something... But is there something with vase?
There is literally nothing more stressful than when you go into a really expensive antique shop with very
That's what I was thinking, is the aisle full
glass.
Of glass.
I think you have a very thin aisle. You have to so ideally you get your ball like as far through the aisles as possible, but if not, the only way to get them is to walk through it. You can't go from the outside. You have to start and walk through it. And if you like knock one of the glasses, I think they're fake, but like someone goes, oh no,
it's Breakaway glass, and I thought of calling the whole Art Garfunkel's Breakaway, which is
oh my god.
Art Golfunkels Breakaway.
Whoa. So
it's just an aisle full of breakaway glass that you have to try not to break. I love that. And
that's
if you
so fucking good.
break a piece of glass, you get a time penalty, and that means nothing. But he goes, time penalty. I was going to say, do we think it's the same Barker? I think the Barker has cast a lookalike for Course B.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
And that's Danny DeVito.
Yay, there we go.
So this is what he does on his off time. Course A, and Danny DeVito on Course B. It may not be Danny DeVito, but that's the Danny DeVito one.
It's a Danny DeVito impersonator.
Yeah.
And this is what he does in between his gigs.
Percy Fariway's brother or cousin.
I like cousin.
It's Percy Fariway's cousin. And we don't need to say the name, and we can do it later. But if the spirit moves you, you can just...
Well, so you know how it hits.
Okay, Art Golfunkel's Breakaway. Are you thinking... That's not number 1. This is post.
No, I think that can be later. Yeah.
8?
Yeah, that sounds good.
We have the last 3. We only have 5 left.
What else? I feel like, I mean, so many things in this life stresses me. Mechanic, car failure.
You have to figure out if the mechanic is charging you the correct price to fix your ball.
Yeah.
So there's an actor here as a mechanic, do we think?
I think so.
And that person is going to say, oh, you had to take your ball in for inspection. And they're going to try to sell you on upgrades, and you have to determine which ones are worth it or not. And you don't have to actually pay for them. And nothing will actually change, but you need to understand what is the correct mode of action in this circumstance.
Yeah.
And then at the end, maybe a video from Percy Fariway talks about how to understand when a mechanic might be ripping you off.
Personal finance is something he really cares about.
I think his newsletter isn't about mortgage brokering. I think it's about personal finance. I think
I think he's just overall.
I truly don't think he does it for a monetary gain, because I think he makes so much money at this mini golf course.
Yes. Yeah.
And I think here's the thing. I think Course B has a completely normal rest stop with normal food. Like, it's not anything like fucked up. And by that point, people want like a full meal. Like, there's basically a fully functioning restaurant at Course B.
Yeah. And they've been here for like 2/3 of the day at this point too.
Exactly.
Once you made it to Course B. So that's fair.
The amount of money this man makes on chicken tendies is crazy.
Oh my gosh.
I just completely forgot the whole we just pitched. What was it? It was the mechanic.
It was mechanic, and you have to make sure you don't get ripped off. Now, sometimes it is worth paying the $5 to get little flames on your golf ball. Like, sometimes treat yourself, but you really got to think about that mortgage, though. You know, like, you've got a 20-year plan.
Yeah.
You know,
is this ball inspection or is it tune up?
I think you know which one I'm going to go for.
I think you know which one it's going to be. Is that 10, 11, 12, or 5? Because it's not 1, I don't think. Unless ball inspection is the course, because you've started Course B and now you need to go under a ball inspection.
Oh, maybe. I think that could make sense.
Yeah, there's logic there. It's just not emotionally challenging pre-EMDR. Do you know what I mean?
Well, some people would argue it is very emotionally challenging. maybe he's like a lot more aggressive.
Inspection.
You know what? The actor is also a little condescending. And that right? Like it's a man in overalls being condescending to you.
Oven preheating. That's a word I thought of. That's something that.
You know, some people, like, they never really learn how to cook. It's not good.
Yeah.
People always want to keep eating out, right? But that's expensive. We're talking personal finance. You've got half of a financial plan, you know? So you need to understand cooking and maybe your electric bill.
Yeah.
You know? Like, maybe there's a different dinner each day or each week that he's, like, fake created. Like, I don't know if this is going to be a real oven, but a fake oven, but it's still got, like, a little heater in it. And then you have to guess how long it needs to cook. And I think we can be kind and let it do like speed up time. So even if it's 40 minutes, it'll like be like beep, boop, boop. Wow. Okay. But it could spit it out. Like, it can be completely burnt or something. So maybe you have to
in one place on this course.
In one place. So I think maybe you have to get your golf ball. There's like 3 hole selections, and it's like 100 to 300 degrees, 300 to 400 or whatever, like 400 to 550, and you have to guess. Yeah. So maybe there's that. And then when you get to the second part after your food's done, you have to then share it with other people. And maybe you have to make sure, maybe there's a plate at the end, and your ball, it has to go through the plate. It's the hole. You serve it or something like that. I feel like there could be another element to this one. I feel like there's something missing here.
Is there something about doing the dishes?
Oh, yeah, the whole cooking, and then you got to do the dishes.
Clean up.
I like that. Yeah, maybe you have to, maybe you like hit the ball through a dishwasher and it goes like on a little suds journey.
Yeah.
There's a bubble machine that gets prompted when you like go over the thing. And then there is the 2-minute video clip on how to properly wash your dishes.
Maybe there's a little tub there and you have to scrub your ball.
Oh, that's cute. That's cute. It's gone through a lot at that point.
Following your process. You know, like how at Build-A-Bear they make you give it a shower.
Yes. There she is. Build-A-Bear came back, bitches.
You thought she was gone.
I don't know if you guys understand. Build-A-Bear is the foundation of every creative thing we've ever made.
Is it? I wouldn't say that. Maybe
it comes
for
up.
you. Speak
It
for
comes up
yourself.
more. It comes up more often than you would think.
I guess that's true. I feel like I'm constantly referencing like defunct Disney parks attractions. And that's where mine is. But you live your truth now.
And you're the one who brought it up. Interesting.
I know. Okay, what are we thinking for this one? B-course meal.
Yeah.
That was really fucking good. I just want to give myself a pat on the back. B-course meal.
Yeah.
It's like 3-course meal, but it's B-course meal.
Oh, okay.
It's just a better pun than I can normally get out. So I'm going to give
Yes,
myself
I see
a
now.
pat on
I
the
see
back
now.
for that.
I see now.
Do we think that comes after T-ball or right after EMDR? I feel like that might be cleansing after EMDR or GMDR.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. GMDR.
GMDR. Yeah, I think that could be nice after GMDR.
So B-course meal. Okay, we just have 10, 11, 12 left. So we really...
Perfect. Okay.
Sorry, you just looked really sad.
Oh, no, I'm good. I didn't know if you like had a...
Oh, no, I don't.
Oh, okay. So here we go. Cords. Always tangled. Stressful. Dear God, get them but if you were like, if you had them wrapped up and put them away properly, this wouldn't be an issue, right? And if you're like, if you keep like doing this all wrong, your cords get messed up. You have to keep buying cords. And what is buying cords? Expensive.
I just thought of Percy Fairway referring to his cousin as his identical cousin. I'm Percy Fairway, and this is my identical cousin.
I'm Petey Fairway. Oh, man. What did I say? What if there's just a bunch of eggs?
You were talking
What
about
if
cords.
Cords. Yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to think of like, what are...
I'll repeat your advice back to you. Think of something you like and then make it bad.
Ooh, okay. I really like candles. So, oh my gosh. Well, of course he'd be like, we need to do fire safety.
Yes.
We need to do fire safety. And so you need to understand that, like, be careful with extension cords. Be careful with, There
was legitimately a game in Disney World based on this. I'm not joking.
Oh my God. Well, then perfect.
Where you had big screens and you had these like little flashlights and you had to highlight the fire safety issues. And I fucking loved it.
Oh my gosh. Maybe there's fake fire and then you have to get your golf ball to like go through the hole to like squirt out the water.
Nice. And then
Like,
they'll
you
make
get to
like the
extinguish
cutouts
it?
go down. That's fun.
Yes, that's
I'm
cute.
kind of feeling like this was a venture that he wanted to have this as like a golf course that you would take to schools to set up for like event days. Like this was meant as an educational
Yes.
course. And then when that idea didn't pan out, he was like, okay, I'll indulge my better instincts and build course A that people want to come to, but I will put them through course B because I'm actually quite proud of this.
Yes. Oh, I like that.
I don't think we thought course B as being educational.
Yeah. I guess
I
education
like it
sometimes is painful,
Exactly.
But that's
That's
fun
what
because
we're
then it's
saying.
like course B, like class, I guess. There's so many different interpretations. I guess that one could just be fire safety.
Yeah, I'm fine with fire safety. They don't
Yeah.
have to be winners. Is that 11?
I like it.
Maybe there's a pirate themed hole because that's like a thing a lot of mini golf courses too, but this one's about the danger of scurvy and it tells you to eat oranges.
Fuck yes.
So I think it's just a pretty standard pirate course, but then at the end he does hold you hostage and do a little video about the importance of vitamin C.
And there was like pirate music playing in the background of the video. And he's wearing an eye patch and there's kind of no, it doesn't fully make sense because he's still wearing like a button down.
But there's like a ship and it's literally called the SS Gosford and you're like, okay. Me and all my crew on the SS Gosford, and he does a huge wink and everyone's like, what? But is that his like last name?
Oh my gosh.
I was just gonna say pirate hole, but that's bad.
Let's see
Aren't you glad you got to course B?
Yes.
I think that's 10. That it can't be the finale.
Yeah. Oh no. And I do think you can get a white t-shirt, black font that says that for $25.
Yeah. Okay, we have one more. And I assume this will be a collab.
Things we love that we can ruin. Alligators. Money. Lottery. Lottery. Murder. Cowboy. Cowboy.
That's what Elaine repeats to herself before she falls asleep.
Yeah, these are my nightly mantras that soothe me. Murder. Cowboy.
Lottery. Money. Alligator. I'm
manifesting some weird shit. Life's been weird lately. What if, okay, I don't want to get too deep, but it would be kind of funny if he was like touching either on like something more modern like AI, or maybe something as classy as like read more books instead of TV.
Job hunting, the job hunting process.
Okay, job hunting would actually be the most stressful one.
Your ball has to go through an interview and you have to answer the correct questions in this interview.
Can each hole like be a question?
Yeah.
And then you can get like this final hole has like 5 different sections.
Yes.
And you can kind of keep looping around. And then you see at the end what your final career is. It's like the game of life.
It's literally like
you just see how well you do. Do you lie on your resume or not?
Yeah.
Sometimes it goes well for you, shockingly. Sometimes it doesn't, though. It just depends.
Yeah.
Just depends.
I think the last one, it's got to be job search, because that's awful. You know what I mean?
that's truly heinous. I think that's a great way to end it.
Do we just want to do job hunting, or is there any crazy name for it?
I kind of like job hunting. I think is good.
Yeah. All right. So course B, the incredible 12-hole course B is number 1, ball inspection. Number 2, creepy crawlies. Number 3, 19th birthday family party simulator. Number 6, GMDR. Number 5, B course. Wait, how did I get to number 6?
Whoa.
Okay, number 1, ball inspection. Number 2, creepy crawlies. Number 3, 19th birthday family party simulator. Number 4, GMDR. Number 5, B course meal. Number 6, home is where the mortgage. I didn't write is. So I guess
home is where the mortgage.
7, Ken Burns Core S. 8, Art Golfunkels Breakaway. 9, T-ball. 10, aren't you glad you got to course B? 11, fire safety. And 12, job hunting. We still haven't named it. The rest of Clatfartburg is us making more courses. We never named this place.
Yeah, actually, guys, this just turned into a Putt Putt Palace podcast. That's what this is now.
When it changes in your feed to Putt Putt Palace hosted by Percy Fariway, don't say anything about it, okay?
Don't worry, guys, it's fine. Percy Fairway's Putt Putt Palace. I'm trying to think of like, there are so many different themes, but there is, regardless of the course you're on, this theme of improvement and soul searching.
Word symposium?
I
Percy
second.
Fairway's golf symposium.
Oh, I'm in.
Because a symposium is a conference or meeting to discuss a particular subject, which does feel like what this is.
This really does. Yes, I connect with that.
So I think Percy Fairway's golf symposium is great.
Yes.
Before we go, I do want to talk about Percy Fairway a little bit more.
Oh, yeah.
I do feel like I want to explore him as a person. I think we've explored that he has a history, perhaps in education, and he wanted to make an educational golf course that travels around the country. That did not work, like a drunk driving type, assembly. He wanted to do school assemblies with golf, and that didn't work because nobody wanted to pay him to do that because it was too much work, and nobody wanted to do the courses, especially when one course was full of breakable glass. So
yeah, not the best.
He realized to set this up, he would have... Do we think he's from Clatfartburg, or he wanted to go somewhere that would be open to his sensibilities? I feel like it might be the latter.
What if he grew up in Faxville?
Aww.
And then he was like, I gotta be free. So he drives 40 minutes. That's why he has a financial background. Whoa.
Because he's from Faxville.
He went to college. He did everything that.
And then this was part of the credit union empire of Faxville. Because as we've established, his most credit unions per capita, I believe, was something I said.
I love, oh God, that's great. Okay, yeah, no, that perfectly fits like why he would have started out. And then that was the one he started with. And then, yeah, but he keeps it, for homage. But then, he's like, I can actually let my freak fly here. That's great. I think he's never been able to grow a beard.
I think he's been trying, but he can't.
Yeah.
And I will say that, like, old fashioned, I will say the movie Gosford Park is set in around the same time period as the Mary Poppins costume would be from.
Oh, shit.
So it is tonally consistent,
I feel like I'm going to have to watch this movie now. I know nothing about it.
I feel like now I've made it a commentary track, unfortunately, which I don't
I
think
was wondering if that's officially happened.
This was not my goal, to be very clear. I think the movie is okay. I am not a Gosford Park fan.
You know what? I'm just so used to us damning ourselves on our podcast. Like, yeah. I took it in stride.
Stephen Fry's in there.
Okay.
Every British actor that's ever been in a movie is in Gosford Park.
Oh, then I'm in. I'm in.
We'll add it to the list. It'll be on there. No promises on when we get there, but it'll happen one day, I'm
What's
sure.
What's his relationship status?
I thought you were talking about Stephen Fry.
From one girly to another, I'm just curious. Like, is Stephen Fry single or something? Is he single? Maybe I could get on one of his little game shows.
I haven't pictured him with someone, but I guess he could be.
Do we have anyone like who's actually happily married?
I don't think we do. We don't like a married couple. I think Magnolia and Spruce Swamp,
right,
they are married.
Right, they're married.
But I think
they're
a married
really
couple
weird.
could be with us.
It could be with us, but is it with Percy? I don't know.
He does feel like a guy who maybe got married young. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like married at 19. How old do you think this guy is? Because that's stumping me. Because he feels like a figure out of time. I can't imagine him having a birth date. You know what I mean?
I think he's 46.
I'm good with
that.
But
he could look a little older, but he is 46. Yeah.
He just feels like a guy that shouldn't have a birthday.
No, I understand. Yeah. He's one of those guys where, like, you'll have known him for years and you're his best friend, and yet you realize at one point you're like, I actually know nothing about you.
I think his wife is just super normal.
Yeah, she works just like a classic little corporate job.
Yeah. And she's not dismissive about what he does. It's just neutral to her.
Yeah. Like she likes to wear like neutral colors,
She's dressing an Eileen Fisher.
Yes. But they somehow make it work. Like it's a fun time. And she's like, he'll have a great idea for a new hole. And she's like, oh, I love that, honey. While she's making her own peanut butter. And
he incorporates the life lessons his wife taught him into the courses. That's too sappy.
I was about to say a horrible thing. Well, the reason why what is it called? Gosford Park? Gosford Park. You'd think I would have picked up on that. The reason why Gosford Park is his favorite movie is because that's when he got to second base with her.
You know what?
But sure. Maybe it was their first date. We can just go with that. It was their first date, but that's movie. Actually why. But it was.
And then getting
to
second base is a tertiary concern.
Yes. So that's kind of cute,
So I feel like we have established that, because now we know that Percy Fariway got to second base with his wife during his favorite movie.
That might be the most personal detail we have on anyone in Clatfartburg.
Honestly,
it might be.
We haven't really gotten into that.
Whoa. Okay. Wow. I mean, did we hit all our agenda points?
I believe so. It's Percy Fairway's
really
golf symposium.
Mm-hmm.
His name is Percy Fariway. He has an identical cousin who runs Course B. And he has a very normal wife. And then we established all 12 holes of Course B.
Can it be Danny DeFoto? Fake. His cousin. The Danny DeVito impersonator?
Okay, that could be his chosen name.
Yes, he doesn't actually go by, like, that's not his real name. Just when he's like, I'm Danny DeVito, you can hire me, it's Danny DeFoto.
Yeah.
Cousin Danny.
My identical cousin. Which is funny because he doesn't look like Danny DeVito. But you do kind of believe it when they stand next to each other.
Yeah, I like that vibe.
Well, thank you, everybody, for listening to this episode of Clatfartburg. We have finished our first two-parter. It's been completed. You can see us at our highs and our lows.
Yeah.
Really, the whole spectrum. And here's the good thing, Elaine. I actually think we have created an episode that is recommendable to new listeners. because the mini golf
Oh
one
my gosh.
has no references to anything else in the podcast. It is pretty isolated, and that's pretty huge.
Wow, that's super exciting.
Like, I would say if somebody wants to check it out, I'd be like, go to mini golf.
Go to mini golf. Wait, that's great. And then they can have a second one immediately to go into. That's
Exactly.
Wow.
And we didn't reference anything that crazy this episode, I don't think.
No, I think the wildest thing would just be the animatronics and library, but I think you can just roll with it. Everything else we threw out there, please. That's just like, that's
don't worry about Faxville's credit union status. I think
No,
when we
don't
said,
worry.
what if he's from Faxville? And I went, oh, that would be a little isolating. But besides that, what a great way to start the podcast.
Yay.
You know?
Good for us.
But thank you everybody for listening. If you have suggestions for episodes, thoughts, comments, concerns, thoughts about Mr. Percy Fariway, you can leave us you can send us an email at clatfartburg@gmail.com or message us on Instagram at Clatfartburg, and you can follow us over there too. And if you want more content from us, we also have a Buy Me a Coffee page. Over there, we put out a lot of different content. You can become a member for a month, a few months, and get access to all the bonus content we have on there. We also sell them a la carte. If there's like one thing you really want and don't want the rest, fair enough. Go over there. We've recently done a Clatfartburg drag race simulator. We did a commentary track for the Sweet Life on Deck movie, which was not our plan. We didn't want to do that. But Barbie and the Princess and the Pauper thwarted us and said, you're not allowed. So we did Sweet Life on Deck, and we got... we were less mad than we thought we would be.
Yeah.
Because it was mercifully short. And then it should be released by the time this episode is out, unless I really fucked up. But it's the Nancy Pankins Bachelorette Party, because we already did the Blacksmith Bachelor Party. So we thought, let's follow it up. So we get to join Nancy with Tori Cobbleton and Mrs. Parsnip. We got Bette Slidell in there.
She's back.
We got Debnise Walnuts. And to throw it off, Evening Finch is there too. It is a crazy group.
And Moon Swamp, Magnolia.
I forgot Magnolia
Swamp.
Was there.
Yeah.
It's a great party, and we learn a lot about some of those characters. We have a really fun time. So
super fun.
If you want to check that out, you can go to clatfartburg.com.
Thank you so much for visiting.
Yes.
Visiting us at the town. And I hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-vy. Does anyone know what my fucking favorite movie is?
Sometimes it feels like people don't even know me.
One person finally says it, and he just breaks down sobbing. Finally, after all this time. Finally.
I think if you don't solve it after course B, he does let you go. Like, I think, like,
he doesn't want to, like,
he doesn't want to actually
legally, he has to let you go at some point.
All right. Bye.
Goodbye.